We're going to discuss them with our two influencers, opposition senator and economist, Senator Dr. Andre Horton.
Good morning.
Well, if I title that video, one little body, you know? Oh gosh. And our media personality, sweetheart of our JR group, Debbie Bissoum, who you can find everywhere in every channel.
You just said Bissoum?
Them
With
not
a
Bissoum,
M?
they always call it and
Okay,
say.
it's all right, fine.
Debbie
You get a
Bissoum
pass.
is really her right name. She's called Bissoum.
I don't know how to address the boss because me just see myself, what going on, Jim?
Which is what he did this morning.
Yeah,
So just
but
do
the
what
man
you-
nothing has changed.
Never say what one senator.
Yes, so we have to congratulate him.
Yep,
Because it's the
congrats,
first
sir.
time you've been here since your appointment. So,
And running for a member of parliament.
Central St. James.
yes.
Yeah, so I've been on the ground all summer and they're learning what's happening, learning the people, hearing their needs, and then I guess if I get a chance, I'll be in a good position to satisfy those needs.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're trying to influence, you're getting out of the gate running.
Yeah, I
But
have to,
few people thought this would have been the issue that you would have been using to kind of kick off, your contribution. So if you haven't heard, the senator is trying to make some changes in the dance hall as it relates to profanity being
Not
used in the dance.
profanity, a Jamaican curse word. I
Bad
wouldn't
word.
Define it as profanity.
What you call it?
Jamaican curse words, so-called, they are not profane. I mean, if you listen to the words themselves individually, then there's no underlying meaning from them. There are two same words all the time, and they're brought together create a problem.
And isn't
Jumbo,
that true for any culture
clot.
anywhere around the world, Senator? The words not get their meaning from cultural context, sir?
Yes, they do.
Right.
But if you look at ours arose out of slavery, 1834 it was. And it arose out of a situation where you're looking at slaves versus their masters and their masters' understanding of these slaves and their interaction among themselves. And then these words now were vilified and they continue to be vilified for no reason. I mean, listen, my issue is not the words themselves. My issue is time and place.
Okay.
So there's a time and place for everything. For example, if you were to ask you, Simone, if you prefer to eat a mango or you prefer to eat some aloe vera in the morning, you would prefer to eat a mango because it's sweeter and so on and so forth. But aloe vera does exist, and there's also other type of bitters, and there's salt and there's lime.
Right.
So the point I'm making is life is made up of different diversities and all must be catered for. So you take, for example, something like Jamaican curse words. And they have been used in Europe and casually, they have been used in other countries casually. They have been used in Jamaica casually with no harm intended. So when you think about the dancehall space, you think about art, you think about a show. So you look at a movie, for example, and a movie is rated R, and you know what to expect when you go to the movie. And a movie is rated triple X, so you know what to expect. But someone said something to me that they were searching for things to use to criticize the premise. And they're saying, but a dancehall stage show is held outside, and the music is playing, and people
travels
houses are
and-
around, and
yes,
it travels,
yeah.
and rare. Nonsense, man. I mean... We have to get civilized as a country. And as simple as this sound, it is profound and it is necessary because Jamaica is a service-based economy, 75% services. Tourism plays an important part and entertainment plays an important part. Now, what you realize is that police locking off stage show is now becoming a part of the show itself. The uncertainty, the trauma that comes with you expecting to see an artist or expecting to see a performance. And it gets interrupted by police officers because they're saying the selector cause bad word or it's,
Yep.
you know.
Senator, I want to jump in. And
Yeah.
I noticed, Debbie, couple of things the senator said. You kept going like this. I don't know if you agree with everything. But here's my question. Do they have to curse on stage to get the people them going and enjoying themselves and stuff?
They don't have to, but you have to understand what is rooted in dancehall. And I think one of the fundamental issues here is the idea of expression, the freedom for expression of ourselves, of our culture, of our people. People would say to Senator that, find another important issue to deal with, but issues that are oppressive are always important issues because what it says is, you're not able to do this thing that comes very natural to you because of the kind of cultural and lifestyle that you have been brought up in. Now, my only position as well with this is, you see the idea of bad words, because I did language communication. I also did a minor in entertainment
Love
as well.
that.
And I did discourses in dancehall. And you get an understanding of what the words serve in the space of dancehall. These words are really degree modifiers to an experience, to an emotion.
Level up.
Level up. It
Uh-huh.
expresses in a different way. It's almost like what you'd call adjectives.
Yeah,
Well, let me
punctuation.
Right?
ask the question again.
So they don't have to curse.
Right.
However, you have to understand
Then
that a
why?
lot of
Why
these,
they do it then?
Because it is a part of how the thing is constructed. It is a part of how words, how emotions, how feelings, how creation is understood and perceived
expressed.
by our people. I was there fully loaded as well when they lock off Mighty Crown. You have to understand Mighty Crown is from Japan, and they have taken our culture in another space and have made good out of it. There are other expressions and events, even festivals, who have our quote unquote bad words.
And you have a 6-year-old child, right? And at 11 o'clock in the night, all you can hear is what's it, wara, nara, sara, nara, wara, wara, wara. That might be an issue for the person who has a child, because the space in which the venue is located is right. I mean, it's the same issue
I'm
with
very,
our
very happy
gardens,
that you
too much
brought up
noise.
this
So
issue
maybe
of
this is a
space.
part of a bigger issue that we need some
Yes,
spaces that are.
yes, but
We need it.
if the space is out of Woi Woi, where all you see is beach and sand, and there's nobody at all being interrupted, and it also goes back to the issue and the fundamental point and purpose of the home and the training of your children, because you're going to guard them from quote unquote bad words, but there are several other things that could disrupt their socialization.
Yeah,
You
but for the
understand?
purpose of this
For the purpose of this
discussion.
discussion, we have to find spaces. Yes, and I agree with you. It does lead back to a big
Necessary.
issue of spaces where we're able to enjoy ourselves, or we're able to express ourselves. So we have poetry festivals as well. You have poems
Yes, which
that
go
are
with bad word in
titled,
there.
and there are books that are laced with these quote unquote bad words.
And I'm not defending or supporting anything here, but I go back and I guess I'm belaboring the point when them say mustn't do it. There are some outstanding artists in Jamaica that we all love that I've never heard cause of bad word on
Yeah, man,
stage.
listen,
That
listen,
them
Neville.
get-
But
yeah,
artists
yeah,
are the one size fit all kind of
Yes.
thing, Neville, and everybody
No,
has
no,
a different way of
I
expressing
accept.
themselves.
Within the broad culture itself, in a level, there are subcultures. For example, me, I listen to Chronics, Kabaka, Pyramid, and them youth there. I listen to youth, them Mobe. I listen to popcorn music. Killer me artists. Now, when you look at it, seeing there are it's like a threshold. Different artists use different amount, and even an artist, let's say, my Rasta, go on the stage and still use a curse word. Even so it's like it's just a part of the culture that has brought within the space no harm. For example, you're watching a movie and it's a Fast and the Furious. Them a fire gun, them a curse words, them a have sex. A lot of things going on in movie. But it's rated R, so when you pay to go watch that movie, you know what to expect in the movie, and children can't go to the
So
movie.
you think people are thumbing their noses just because this is an element of culture that they associate with maybe the lower economic status?
you think so?
Or
You think
I am
so?
a- Sir, you are the
But
one who
if
is
that
piloting
wasn't
the bill.
projected to you, then you probably would not have asked
I
a
asked
question
the
such like
questions.
that.
You answer the
No,
questions.
so projected
'Cause
on
I know
the
a lot of some
dancehall
people who
space
go to
are
dance,
people now who
Andre.
have no idea what takes place there. Even Christian people who no business nothing, them get a chance to sing them hymns at church. Nobody no disturb them.
I'm a
But-
pastor
Well-
that I never hear one day in a church, but I understand that this is the church. There's a time and place, as Andre rightly said, for
Just
everything.
propriety is a real argument.
So yeah,
Unfortunately, we have 14,000 more topics, but we have to go.
14,000 more.
I thought it was 15.
No, that's the last one, chosen remixes.
Oi.
Debs.
Church, pastor's daughter.
Debs.
Yeah.
Debs.
Well, let me tell you something.
Jesus
There are
making
several
balance.
ways in which we can use, what is popular for us to understand message. And there are people who have remixed different things. There are a myriad of things that have been remixed, but we get the messages, and I think that's what it is. He's using what is popular to transfer a message, and it worked for the last time. We want to see how much of it we are able to take as an audience, and appreciate
But
it.
can I ask you, when you think
But-
about the originals, which I never know nothing, but I just heard Chosen song and I said, boy, that youth should have body.
Yeah.
And somebody said, have you heard the
Yeah,
original?
double back.
I said, no, what's up? And they said, well, it's set. And I said, no, it's okay.
Yeah, but that's
So-
the original. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Chosen's remix.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
So-
but starting from the premise of what was there to come to where he is, do you think there's an issue with that at all?
I don't know.
Based on what it is known for, what the lyric,
Yeah,
what
but
the song might evoke in your mind, even as you listen to Chosen with Jesus making you ball out your thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, but hear what? That is a challenge to the individual now to compartmentalize
Okay,
and
I
latch
see.
on to
I
the thing that is most important to you.
I see.
Right?
Great to see you, boy.
Good to see you.
Good luck, Senator.
Yes.
Opposition Senator, economist, our good friend, Dr. Andre Cotton, and media personality, and our good friend, where you call her Bissoum, Debbie.
You just call me Debs.
After the break, Sim will be showing off her
No,
dance
no,
skills.
no,
The
no,
fun
no,
continues. No,
we.
I am the greatest dancer in the world, and nobody don't need to teach me nothing.
Can we
I
have
don't
that?
have to